All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're zooming in on just one sentence. Seriously, a single rule from the Strata Management Tribunal regulations that has a ton of power over how legal hearings play out. It's called Regulation 50, and it's basically the legal system's official pause button. So let me ask you this. Can a formal legal hearing just be postponed for any old reason? Say a witness is sick or some game-changing evidence pops up at the last minute? The answer, it's a little complicated. And to really get it, we need to look at the exact words of this very specific rule. And there it is, the whole shebang. That's Regulation 50. Now, I know it might look like a bunch of legal gobbledygook, but trust me, every single phrase in there is chosen carefully and is just packed with meaning. This one sentence gives the tribunal a surprising amount of wiggle room. So let's break it down. To really get a grip on what this rule does, we have to deconstruct it. Take it apart piece by piece. Let's really look at the key phrases that give it all its power. First up, the tribunal may from time to time. This part is absolutely crucial. It tells us two things right off the bat. One, the power to postpone a hearing rests solely with the tribunal, not with the people making the claim or defending it. And two, that phrase from time to time. That means this isn't some one-shot break glass in case of emergency power. Nope. It's a tool the tribunal can use whenever it needs to, all throughout a case. But this power isn't a total free-for-all. The tribunal can't just say, "See you later," and leave everyone hanging. Any postponement has to be to a specified date, time, and place. This is all about clarity and fairness. It makes sure everyone involved knows exactly when and where to show up next, so there's no confusion. Okay, let's move on to the next bit, because this is where it gets interesting. In such manner, by such medium. This is where the regulation really catches up to the 21st century. It means the tribunal isn't stuck using, snail mail. They can use whatever method works best. A formal letter, sure, but also an email or even just telling everyone during a virtual hearing on Zoom or something similar. It keeps things efficient. And here's another layer to it. An adjournment isn't always just a simple timeout. The tribunal can actually attach conditions. So they might say something like, okay, this hearing is adjourned on the condition that you get all your missing documents submitted within 1 week. See? It's a way to keep the case moving forward and make sure people aren't just dragging their feet. And now, we get to the absolute heart of Regulation 50. These 4 little words, as it thinks, just. This right here is the engine that drives the whole rule. It's not about what's easiest or what's fastest. It all comes down to what the tribunal believes is just and fair in that particular moment for that specific situation. This whole idea, as it thinks just, actually has a proper legal name. It's called judicial discretion. It's basically the power given to a judge or a tribunal to use their own expert judgment to figure out what's fair and right in a case. It's what stops the law from being a rigid, unthinking machine and allows it to be, human. Okay, so we've taken the rule apart. Now let's put it back together and see what this flexibility really looks like out in the real world. Why does this power to use discretion actually matter to the people who are in these hearings? Just imagine any of these scenarios for a second. What if your key witness gets a nasty flu the morning of the hearing? Or some bombshell document turns up at the 11th hour? Or someone has a genuine family emergency? Right? Without the power to adjourn, the tribunal might have to make a call without all the facts, and that could lead to a really unfair result. Regulation 50 lets the process bend, not break, when real life happens, making sure everyone gets a fair shot. But, and this is a big but, this power is a bit of a double-edged sword. It's a constant balancing act. On one side, this discretion is fantastic for ensuring fairness and justice. But on the other side, if it's used too much, it can cause major delays, create uncertainty, and even drive up costs for everyone involved. The tribunal really has to walk a tightrope, weighing that need for flexibility against the need to get things done efficiently. So, when you boil it all down, what's the takeaway? Regulation 50 isn't just some technical rule about rescheduling meetings. It's a foundational tool. It's the safety valve that allows the tribunal to prioritize what really matters, getting to a just and fair decision, even when life throws a curveball. And that leaves us with a much bigger question to chew on, one that goes way beyond this one regulation. In any system that's supposed to deliver justice, where do you draw the line between the flexibility you need to be fair and the efficiency you need to be effective? It's a constant tension, and Regulation 50 is just one small but really powerful example of how the law tries to solve it. Thanks for digging into this with me.